running. Well, just look at this horrible muddy conditions. One might feel that it would favour the Europeans, but no, the East Africans, Ethiopia and Kenya, again showing that they can run on any conditions. The local team, Belgium, will be hoping to go well in this, the men's short race. This is over 4 kilometres, a distance that was introduced by the IAF to these championships in 1998 to give a chance to the middle distance runners as well as the long distance specialists of cross-country running. So we now have championships at both long distance and middle distance for both the men and the women. The men's race held over about 4 kilometres. And again, Kenya and Ethiopia have been totally dominant. Kenyans, in fact, first, second and third in 1998 and 2000, and first and second in 1999. And it would be a surprise if there was anything different in this race today. And again, those red vests and black shorts of the Kenyan team prominent early on. The runners include John Kibewen, twice the winner of this event, 1998 and 2000. He wears 316, but head up now, number 324, Ben Limo. Distinguished track runner and indeed the other winner of this race before he won it in 1999. But just look at that horrible mud there. Very wet. Not so bad actually in terms of there is some support for the runners a little bit further down below that sticky surface. 324, Ben Limo prominent, the other Kenyans. Enoch Koech, 320, a youngster just in the lead now. He's a newcomer to the Kenyan team, but he won the Kenyan trials at 4 kilometres. Any man who can do that will obviously fare well. And just behind him, representing Ethiopia, Kenenisa Bekele. He too ran very well indeed, right prominent in the senior ranks and the track last year, and now running in the short race for the first time, having been prominent as a junior before. So that's the end of the first lap with the Kenyans, the Ethiopians, Bulami of Morocco, the top steeplechaser, also going well there, 467, John Yuda of Tanzania, 527, Brad Hauser of the USA. The Americans having quite a good day, their team packing quite well in this race as we look down as the runners spread out, but the Europeans certainly well back off the pace in this men's short race, with the Africans from Kenya and Ethiopia dominating the early positions here. 320, that's Enoch Koech running for Kenya for the first time in these championships, with more experienced runners around him. 324, Ben Limo just behind him. Then Bekele of Ethiopia, also Hailu Mekkonen, who was the junior champion in 1999 and the world indoor record holder for 2 miles. He wears number 190. 314 on the inside, Cyrus Kataron of Kenya, third in the world junior 5,000 metres last year. But already they're stretching well away from the field at about just 3/4 way through this men's short race. You can now see how the teams are going. Certainly Kenya and Ethiopia look to have got the first 2 places wrapped up amongst them. But the Americans going quite well. Moroccans also. They might contend with the Ethiopians. But look at the ranks of the Kenyans up there. All 6 members of their team in the top 10 placings. Mekkonen 190, just losing a little bit of ground there. So too 181, Dagny Alamu, the other Ethiopian, 6th in the Olympic 5,000 metres. But it's the 2 youngsters at the head of affairs, Enoch Koech of Kenya and Kenenisa Bekele of Ethiopia. Then Cyrus Kataron of Kenya. This is 320, Koech. Looking very good indeed on his senior international debut. Opening up a bit of a gap now. This could be crucial in such a short race. Seems to be bidding to get away, even from his teammates. Kataron following. Then 324, Ben Limo. Then the Ethiopian Bekele. Kenya 1, 2, 3, 5 and 6. They are surely on their way to yet another team victory. It'll be 4 in 4 years of this short course race. A couple of Ethiopians prominent, but can't quite see their 4th man at the moment. They may just be struggling a little bit for the 2nd place against the Moroccans, who are packing very well indeed. Quite misty here, murky conditions. Spectators quite difficult to see the runners. And this is a very sticky part of the course there, going through that muddy bit. Some parts of the course a little bit higher up. Very slippery at this bottom part of the course. But less than a kilometre to go now to the finish. Koech of Kenya, Demo of Kenya, Kipketer, Sami Kipketer, the 19-year-old, he's up there, 3:18, second last year. But it's still this youngster, Enoch Koech, Bekele of Ethiopia, Limo of Kenya just ahead of him. Coming in, turning round, they'll be seeing the finish very shortly, and Koech certainly seems to be able to cope with these sticky conditions very well indeed. And Craig Mottram, the young Australian, running absolutely brilliantly in unexpected conditions, because he'd been running in Australia, and indeed he came across to Lisbon for the IF World Indoor Championships, where he was 8th at 3,000 metres. So running really well as Enoch Koech comes in to win the men's short race title in these World Championships. A brilliant run. He's led for a substantial part of the way. And Enoch Koech of Kenya striding out for home, looking really good. The battle on for the minor places behind him. But Koech seems to have got it really won, as he can see the finish in sight. Battle on behind him. Gaining ground a little bit, but they left it too late. Koech has really got away. 3:24 Ben Limo behind him, 3:14 Cyrus Kateron, and on the left of the screen Kenenisa Bekele of Ethiopia. Koech is being caught, but he had such a lead. I think he's going to make it all right to the line. Bekele running on his own, the Ethiopian out on the left of the screen there, but Koech it is who's going to come in to take the title. Enoch Koech of Kenya wins it. Kenenisa Bekele of Ethiopia in second, Ben Limo, Sami Kipketer, Cyrus Kateron, Albert Chepkarui, the Kenyans finishing in close order behind. Then John Kibawen, the previous winner, ahead of Craig Mottram. Then Bulami of Morocco, the steeplechaser. Hailu Mekkonen of Ethiopia, expected him to come a little higher. And then more Moroccans, they're packing really well. Adil Kaouch, who was 5th in the World Indoor 1500, and Mohamed Said El Wadi, just ahead of another Ethiopian, Dagny Alamu. So the three African nations, Kenya, Ethiopia, Morocco, have packed in all their runners in the top 20. Americans going well, Brad Hauser through the line, Tim Brough and Andrew Downing also close up. Then the first European, Luciano Di Pardo of Italy. He's coming in 20th place as the rest of the runners now flock through, and the officials do their best to sort them out at the funnel there. And in a short race cross country, always very difficult indeed to sort out the athletes. But here is Enoch Koech of Kenya making a brilliant debut on the international scene by taking the IAAF short race cross country title. Bekele of Ethiopia second, then the massed ranks of 5 Kenyans in 3rd through to 7th places before the brilliant run of Craig Mottram of Australia in 8th place. Kenya took the team title quite easily, and Morocco just came up to beat Ethiopia.